Welcome back, Geordie lads, and today we're going to be reacting to my Euro 2024 predictions that I made before the tournament started. So, what's going to happen is we're going to go through every group and then we'll move on from there and we'll see how many I got from there on. So we're going to see if I got the winner right, if I got the top goal scorer right, if I got the best young player, and all that good stuff. So let's get straight into it. Right, starting with Group A. Already, you can see we're not off to a good start. 1 out of 4. Now, looking at it, personally, I probably should have at least got 2 out of 4. I was a bit optimistic, thinking Germany would get second, seeming they did not have a good run up to the tournament. They lost to 4-1 to Japan about a year before the tournament, and I just looked at the games and I just thought, I don't think they're going to have a good tournament. Hungary is a bad shout. They finished third, and yeah, it wasn't really the best of shouts putting Hungary first. I thought they'll have a really good tournament, as you'll see later on, but I had them first, and yeah, they came third. They lost to Switzerland and Germany. I didn't see either of those games. I've seen that game against Scotland, where I think Scotland were the better team, to be fair. And they scored that last-minute winner. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the latest goal in Euro history. So, and then they didn't get through with 3 points from the third place team. So we'll put an X in their name. The only team I did get right was Scotland. That I'm not gonna make myself out like I'm a absolute hero knowing that, because from the predictions I've seen, quite a lot of people had them fourth. And yes, I'm English, but I've got Scottish heritage. I got nothing against Scotland, and they just, I don't know how to put it. They just failed to perform, I guess. They only got 1 point. That was against Switzerland. Schär and goal gave them their goal, and their 2 top goal scorers in the tournament were Rudiger and Schär. Crazy. Anyways, let's move on to Group B. So with Group B, I got 2 teams correct. So it's better. It's definitely better. I got Spain and Albania. Obviously, I've seen quite a lot of YouTubers have them two as the top 2. I mean, not as top 2. Have Spain win the group and Albania 4th. I think that was quite quite an obvious pick. But, so, there we go. I'll leave it, in this corner here, a counter of how many teams I've got correct. So, but the only 2 teams I got wrong in this group was Croatia and Italy. Croatia finished 3rd, Italy finished 2nd. I had them, as you can see here, Croatia 2nd, Italy 3rd. And I guess I'll take this. I did correctly predict that the 3rd place team from Group B wouldn't get out the group. And I was correct, because I had Italy finishing 5th in the 3rd place table, where the top 4 had to go through. So I correctly predicted that. So I'm happy with that. But I want to quickly speak about Croatia for a minute. How bad was they? First game, 3-0 to Spain. Yeah, Spain are a good team. I knew they would lose to Spain. I thought, we'll see how they play against Albania. I was at school when they played Albania, so I can't tell you much what happened, but from the highlights I've seen, I watched highlights of almost every single game that I didn't see. Only a couple of them I didn't watch highlights to. And, yeah, they just didn't play that well. It was a 2-2 draw. They were 1-0 behind for ages. Scored 2 late goals and Albania in the last minute. And then they played Italy, where they got another draw there, and, yeah, Croatia was just awful. And then the other former champions before this Euro were all of you well know who won the Euros, but the former champions Italy finished second. Obviously England was in the group. I watched them against England. Obviously we played them in the Euros final in 2020. I thought they would struggle against Croatia and Spain. Obviously not. They got second and they made it to the round of 16. So I have to kind of hold my hands up there. I didn't see Croatia coming third. I didn't see them getting knocked out in the group stage. So kind of have to hold my hands up there, saying I just got it wrong. Okay, once again, Group C, England group. I got the first place team and the fourth place team right, being England and Serbia, as you can see here. And then I got Slovenia and Denmark wrong. Maybe I was a little bit over-optimistic with Slovenia. I just thought there haven't been a tournament for over 14 years or something daft like that. Maybe 16, I can't remember. But I thought, they're going to do well and get into the... and finish second in the group. They finished third. Did get out of the group, to be fair to them, from the third place, and I got that right as well, saying they would get the third place team would get out of the group. No, and I had Denmark third. But I'll quickly speak about England, the team I'm wearing. Well, I'll speak about England in a minute even. So we'll just go through the other one. Serbia did not impress at all. I saw loads of people hyping them up during the World Cup. Wasn't confident then. I seen loads of people hyping them up during the Nations League. Didn't perform them there either. Well, actually, did they perform? I can't remember, to be fair. But I just seen loads. No, the qualifying stage. Quite a lot of people hyped them up during the qualifying stage. They only sneak through. And people are saying, nah, Serbia will get third. Like, I didn't get any hate comments in this, but like, I put like a video, I put like a thing out on another YouTuber. He's like, leave your predictions. I had Serbia fourth. Nah, Serbia's never getting fourth. They'll easily beat Slovenia this time, or Slovenia, however you want to say it. And I got it correct, so me win. Then Slovenia and Denmark. That's just a little bit over-optimistic, like I said. Denmark played, wasn't the greatest. It was similar to us, to be fair. Similar to Slovenia. Both of them finished with 3 draws. But we got, them two got through. Finally, England. Well, I'll have a little go. I'll probably come back to England. But how bad did we play in this tournament? It's unbelievable. I don't know how we made the final. But we played horribly. So I'm filming this the day that Southgate's resigned. So I was gonna make a video yesterday, to be fair, saying, Southgate needs to resign instantly. It's not good. We should be winning this tournament, this, that, and the other. But I didn't. But England, we'll get a new manager in, and hopefully come 2026, we'll actually play some decent football. But I'll save more of the England rant for later on, so stay tuned. Group D. One of my worst groups, and as you can see, I got it fully wrong. France, Netherlands, Austria, and Poland. Fair play for Austria. I had them come fourth, as you can see. I don't know where it will be on the screen, but I'm just going to point there. Probably be about there. Had them fourth and they won the group. So fair play Austria. I didn't see that coming. I knew you had played well, but I didn't see you topping the group like that. France, very, very similar to England. Did not play out well in this Euro. Somehow they made the semi-finals and lost to Spain. And yeah, France, I think they probably won't get rid of Deschamps, but I think he should maybe resign now. They played well in the World Cup, didn't play well in the last Euros, played well in 2018 World Cup when they won it. But I think he should resign. They were very similar to England, very lethargic. Netherlands also got to the semi-final. Personally, I think they were probably one of the worst teams in this tournament as well. Like, the way I look at it is Croatia, Italy, England, or most of the big teams except from Spain and Germany, underperformed massively. They did not turn up at this tournament. Like, the small teams really made this will really make this tournament famous, I think. So yeah, Netherlands did not play well. They did well in the knockouts, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, did not play well in the Netherlands in my opinion. Poland, I did say that the third place team from this group wouldn't go through. That was wrong. The Netherlands finished third, and they ended up going through. But I thought personally Austria and Poland would finish a draw. I can't remember if I said that or not, but I thought that would finish a draw. So I just thought Poland would concede less goals and score more. So that's what I thought would happen. So that's the reason I had them 6th in the group. Not in the group, in like the third place table thing. But I was wrong. First group got fully wrong. I'll hold my hands up. I don't think anyone had Austria first. I've seen a couple of them have them second. There was a lot of them in third. But I didn't think that would happen. So I have to hold my hands up and say I got it wrong. Also, this is another group I got fully wrong. I will start with Ukraine. I'm so surprised that Ukraine got knocked out. This group was probably really hard for Ukraine, really harsh. They got 4 points. They lost to Romania, they beat Slovakia, and they drew to Belgium. And every other team in this group got 4 points. So it was really harsh on them, but that first game against Romania, I thought that would be like a 2-2 draw. But no, it was 3-0 Romania. That really shocked me. So Ukraine, obviously, I'm not going to go in for the foreign and outs, going through a world war, not world war, but going through a war and stuff. We're not going to dive into that politics stuff. Because technically, I don't even speak about it, and I don't think any of you want to hear it. So we'll move on from Ukraine. Romania, I could be wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I'm the only person on YouTube that I have seen who had Romania going out the group. And they got first. I thought, people thought I was crazy for putting them second, but they got first. Fair play, Romania. We'll move on to Romania in a minute, when we get into the knockout stages, but I just want to say, well, people did correctly predict them go through people had them going through like the third place playoff, but I was the only person on YouTube that I know who had them going out the group automatically. And I'm quite proud of that. Belgium third, I watched their games in the World Cup. They didn't perform that well. I did have them correctly going out the group from the third place that the third place team did, which was Slovakia, who we'll go on to in a minute. Belgium, another team who underperformed at the Euros, who would be classed as a big nation. So yeah, there's another one. And then finally Slovakia, I just underestimated them. Had that game with England. We'll move on to that game in a minute. But Belgium, at least I can say, I got 2 of the teams going out the group right, but just not in the right order. So at least I can say that. And at least I can say I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on YouTube to have Romania going out the group automatically. Come on. Finally, Group F. I got 2 countries correct. Portugal first, Turkey second. Got Czech Republic and Georgia mixed round. Georgia went through. I did correctly predict the team who would get third in this group to go through. I was correct with that. It's easy to take my saying Georgia will come fourth. Everyone on YouTube probably had them coming fourth, I think. I think there probably would have been 5 or 6 of us. Not 5 or 6, probably. I think there would be 5 or 6 of us who didn't have them getting fourth in the group, and they did. So, well done, Georgia. I can't really say much about this group except from Turkey. Except for that Turkey Georgia game was out of this world. I really enjoyed that game. I was excited for it going through. I was like, yeah, guys, we have to watch this match. We have to watch this match. You have to. Oops. You have to watch this match. You have to watch this match. And it lived up to the hype. So, that's the group stages. Done. So, I haven't calculated how many teams I got correct. It's in this top corner, like, there. So, you guys will know. I don't know at the time of recording here, but you guys will know. So, what we're going to do from here is we're going to, because my games are different, so my games are down the bottom here. We're going to see how many teams I collectively predicted to get to this stage and who did get to this stage. So, the teams I correctly predicted to get to this stage was Germany, Switzerland, Spain, England, Slovenia, Denmark, France, Holland, Romania, Belgium, Portugal, Turkey. That is 12 teams out of the 16 I correctly predicted. The teams I didn't get, who I had going through, were Croatia, Ukraine, Czech Republic, and then Hungary. The other 4 teams who I thought would get through to this stage and didn't. The ones who did get through to this stage were Italy, Austria, Slovakia, and Georgia. So, I can personally say I did that correctly. So, let's move on to the quarterfinals now, where I got... So I'm doing this on a piece of paper, so I can't remember. But I got 5 out of the 8 teams correct. The teams I got correct for going through here, you can see the game that I had down here now. I had Germany getting through to the stage correct, Spain, England, Portugal, France. I would say that's not huge, because I'm pretty sure almost everyone would have had those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in that. 5 out of 8. But 5 out of 8 in that is actually not too bad. And then and the teams I didn't have was Turkey, Netherlands, and Switzerland. That, yes, maybe I could have got Netherlands and Turkey and Switzerland. I can deal with it. Then, for the semi-finals, I got 3 out of the 4 teams correct. Obviously not in the right games. Teams I got correct were Spain, France, and England. The only team I didn't get correct, who I thought would get there, was Portugal. But they played France in the quarterfinals. So I can live with that. And finally, the final, 1 out of 2 teams correct. Spain, I got correct, and France I didn't. Obviously, it was England, and this is what... And did I get the winner correct? No. I predicted France to win, but it was actually Spain who won. And I want to say congratulations, Spain. I'll do my England right now before we see if I got anything else correct, in like top goal scorer, Golden Glove, or anything like that. So, England rant. How did we get to the final playing that sort of football? It was crazy. We started with a 4-2-3-1. And we did not play well at all. We played okay in the first half against Serbia. Played terribly in the second half. We got the win. Played terribly against Denmark. Played terribly against Slovenia. Played terribly against Slovakia. Played mid against Switzerland. Played mid against Netherlands. And played terribly against Spain in the final. How could we not turn up for final? I was saying the whole tournament, get Southgate out, get this, get that. This is terrible, this, that, and the other. And he handed in his resignation today. So, I don't know if I want to send him good luck, but I guess he is. I might do a video on England, who the future manager is. Because Eddie Howe's one of the candidates, apparently. I might do it, I might not. I've got a Newcastle video hopefully coming out on Thursday. It possibly could be Friday though, so keep out for that. But yeah, like, we had to get a last-minute equaliser against Slovakia. We had to have a Saka wonder goal to keep us in against Switzerland. And Ollie Watkins' last-minute winner send us through to the final. And to make it so it didn't look like we was get absolutely smashed, we had to have a Palmer wonder goal in the final. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyways, that's my England rant done. I'll keep it short and sweet. Let's move on to not the big stuff, but like the individual awards and like the team awards. So, as my dark horse, I had Romania. Would I say they were a dark horse? They made it to the round of 16, so I wouldn't class them as a dark horse really. There might be a surprise package maybe making it to that, but like people did have them going through the third place here. I don't think many of them had them top in the group. I think I was a bit out there saying they would come second. And I thought, oh yes, when this group is correct, I'm going to look amazing, this, that and the other. I wasn't correct. So, being a dark horse, if I had to pick one out, I wouldn't say it would be Germany. Probably Turkey would be the dark horse, maybe. I think maybe you have to probably get to the semis even. Trying to think who would be the dark horse from the semis. Probably Holland, but even then, so we'll stick with Turkey. Turkey is a dark horse for this tournament, in my opinion. So my surprise package was Ukraine, that I've got totally wrong. Yeah, I'll hold my hand up, I got it wrong. Whatever. Surprise package for this tournament, if it was me, Georgia by far. I basically just went with full Group F. If you want me to pick another one, Slovenia maybe. Or yeah, we'll go Georgia, team in the underdogs. Georgia is a surprise package this tournament. Golden Boot. Right, we need to speak about this. 6 players won the Golden Boot. I'm not going to name all of them off, but players like Olmo and Kane won the Golden Boot. All on 3 goals. 6 of them. There was someone from Georgia in there. I said Mbappe, he scored 1 goal, if I'm not mistaken. And that was a penalty. So, I got it wrong. Can't really do much about that. How am I to predict that 6 players were going to win the Golden Boot? No one could. I actually got something correct. I got best player correct. I said Rodri would do it, and he did. So, we got that correct. I got something correct out of this. I wasn't expecting to get any. Well, I predicted them. I tried to go logically, and I got it correct. So that's a good. I guess that was a good shout. And I just looked back and I realised I said Spanish and Spain wrong, whatever. Yeah. Not Spanish and Spain, that's the same thing. Spanish and French, whatever. But I got it correct, so he deserves it. But I'm happy I got that correct. Yeah, Rodri did deserve it though. But had a really good tournament. Anyways, let's move on to what I said next. Best young player, I said Jude Bellingham. Had an okay tournament. I personally think he didn't play that well. He played well in the first game. Saved us against Slovakia. Scored a great pen against Switzerland. But apart from that, can't really tell you what he did, to be fair. But it went to Lamine Yamal, the young 17-year-old. And who was 16 when I made this video. He totally slipped out my mind when I was making the video. And he won it, fair play. He scored an amazing goal against France in the semi-final. I personally think that's goal of the tournament. I think it might have been given to a goal of the tournament. That came out as I was making this video, so I haven't checked. But Yamal, best winning player of the tournament, 100%. 100% agree with that. Fair play, Yamal. You're a decent player. I hope Newcastle sign you. You're gonna go on and have a great career. I can't really argue. In my opinion, he probably could have went for best player maybe, but he got best young player that you'll still be happy with. At 17, breaking all those records. He broke 8 records as the youngest player to score at the Euros, youngest player to play in a final at World Cup or Euros. Crazy. I did it again. I said my man on would win Golden Glove, and he did. So, we got 2 of these things right. Let me know how you did with your prediction in the comment below. Tell me if you think I did bad, if you think I did okay, if you think I did terrible. Let me know. I personally think it has to be when I say it was a good prediction, but I'm happy with what I did. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.